Hello. Today I'm conducting an interview on one of my best friends, Andrew Ho. Say hello.
Hey,
So yeah, I wanted to talk about sports and bless you, and your time playing sports. So, first question I wanted to ask you is, when did you start playing sports?
yeah, so I started playing sports back when I was 10, and I played at my rec center, playing for my local club, NorTac, and yeah,
Okay. So growing up playing sports, how would you say it has affected your mental health?
I think playing sports kind of let me relieve things, especially I was focused on school a lot, and that's kind of like what I was focused on, and just being active and just playing sports kind of like relieve that stress, made me like think about something else besides studies.
Okay, that's good. So, on top of the relief stress, do you think sports have added any stress besides your personal life?
When you play sports, you have that competitive nature, and sometimes that stress kind of builds up, and you want to, depending on like how you like perceive sports, you might want to be like the best,
Mm-hmm.
or like just be better. So I mean, I feel like if you are honestly like just there is a stress factor that is kind of secondary to like primary factors, which is like playing the sports. Secondary factors such as being like, you kind of want to just be better, and maybe you want to try out for a team and you want to be good. So
Okay. And your personal experience, has any of that you just named off, has that any of that applied to you before?
definitely, yeah. I always try to be better than this man in front of me. Well, it's not. It's like I think it's just like kind of who I am, just like very competitive, in a way that like you know you I think like obviously we always have like a fun time, but sometimes it does get to me. But
Mhm.
I'm just trying to recently I've just kind of like enjoyed. I don't really like care about it anymore.
That's good. It's beautiful. So from the stress that you just named off, what were some strategies you used to deal with that stress? And how might they differ from dealing with stress that comes from other factors?
I think you just well for me I started to like not like care as much. I had like other priorities that like kind of like took a toll. So like more of my personal life in school.
Mm-hmm.
So I am in college now, so I kind of focus on that more than like being good at tennis. Like I
Mm-hmm.
know I'm not going to be like a pro or anything. So um, what was the did
How
I answer?
might so in sports you weigh your options of stress and decide to focus on the ones that are more important. But dealing with the stress that weighs more, how would you say it relates or differs from the stress that comes from sports?
I wouldn't say they're any different. I feel like they're kind of like the same. I think this is very subjective. Also, I think people may have different understand or like perspectives of different types of stressors. Maybe like people do enjoy playing like tennis, and like they want to be good at it. So I think that's like maybe like a tennis player like at UW. Maybe that's their primary like they want to be better than everyone in like their league. So I think it's very comes down to subjective. But for me personally, I kind of just like I'm more focused on like school and like work.
Okay. All right. That about wraps up all the questions I had. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right.